After 4 rounds of Super Rugby, there's only one team in the competition that's yet to log a single point on the standings. That's the Southern Kings. They've played one less match than 10 other teams. They've conceded the most points in the comp, given up an average of 7 tries per game. Big stuff. How does this help anybody? Who wins in this situation? Having a team that's just cannon fodder.
Especially when you compare it to the Jaguars and the Sunwolves.
The Sunwolves have got a log point.
But even, I know they've lost most of their matches, but it's how they've done it.
Yeah,
for me, it's desperately sad. There's so many words you could use to describe it. For me, it's just desperately sad. This was not what the Kings was meant to be. I think it's been pulled in our direction by various people. It's been used as a political football. The end result is that humans are being hurt. We've seen the terrible stories about players just not being paid. It's an indictment on how South African rugby has handled the situation, that they've come to their rescue. Good on them for doing so.
Sure.
But that we got to that point is horrific.
Yeah. Is there a situation, Tank, where having a team in the Eastern Cape is beneficial to Super Rugby, to the players and to the region?
Definitely. And that's what I think makes it so sad. Is because there is a good reason to have it. There's a plethora of talent in that area. I mean, I was just looking this morning at the sides, the school sides in the Eastern Cape. 8 teams in the look. I hate school rankings, but 8 teams in the top 60. So just off the top of your sort of tongue: Dale College, Selborne College, Queens, Otanika, Grey, Kingswood, Muir, St Andrews. I watched St Andrews versus Bishops on the weekend.
Right.
Tremendous, playing great rugby. I think what happens is that those people then have nowhere to go, or in the past have had nowhere to go, so they start filling up, other unions.
Right.
So, with a view to growing black talent, because it is a hotbed of black talent, keeping that amount of talent in that area to play for a union that they're proud to play for, there has to be some good in that.
Yeah.
And I think if you had the right people in place to do so, it could be a good thing.
So it all comes down to rands and cents, though. And I mean, if the Southern Kings don't have money to keep those players around, they end up in Pretoria, they end up in Cape Town. We're in a situation where the Kings don't have money to pay guys' salaries. How do they fix that?
Yeah, I just wonder if it does come to that. I mean, sure, money plays a part.
Right.
But, like SA Rugby is trying to keep players in South Africa because it's a cool place to live. If we built some sort of culture in the Eastern Cape where people were really proud to play for the Kings and they wanted to stay there, maybe you didn't have to pay them as much as you're paying guys in Bulls, Stormers, Sharks.
Right.
Sure, money plays its part,
Yeah.
but a culture there that keeps people there and just speaks to the area, I think, is much more important than rands and
I
cents.
can start by fixing those jerseys. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to wear one of those in public, on TV.
Terrible, shame. I got that one wrong.
Yeah, listen, question of the week. 2 Afrikaans guys made it into the Six Nations Dream Team, or Team of the Tournament. That's not too bad. South African exports.
Unbelievable. Penel, he had a strong Six Nations.
Yeah.
And then CJ Stander, who says that he reckons the box have written off the Irish.
Yes, I
don't know where he gets that from.
Yeah.
I kept an eye on the Six Nations. Those two did have fantastic tournaments. So, I thought it was quite a cheeky question.
But bringing it back to the Kings.
Last week we spoke about, perhaps it's about keeping players in South Africa. But those that do go overseas must go overseas. They're chasing the rands or for good reasons. But, perhaps it's South Africa powering world rugby, but not via the Springboks.
Wow, you heard it from Tank. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please stay tuned as we head into the rest of the Super Rugby tournament. Be sure to send through your questions using the hashtag ThinkTank. Until next time, ciao.